With Chris Webber and Vlade Divac pushing for the top spot, the Spurs are ready to defend their crown with Tim Duncan. Don't count out the rising Nets, led by Jason Kidd. The Lakers may dominate, but the road to the title is filled.
Why you think the BX nickname it Cook? Should have been called, or maybe I did it all. I put the pieces to the puzzle. Just as long I knew me and my people was gonna bubble. Came out the gate on some flojo. Back brother with the logo kid. Said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on.
R to the easy, M to the wizard. My arms stay breezy. Stay flizz, I got a date at 8, I'm in the 740 fizz and I just bought a bike so I can ride till I with a matching jacket, about to cop me a mansion. My squad in the club, but you know they not dancing. We gangsta and gangsters don't dance with boogies, so never mind how we got in here with hoodies. Listen, we don't pay admission and the bouncers don't check us, and we walk around the metal detectors, and it really ain't a need for a VIP section in the middle with a dance floor. Reckless, check it, steady, like my necklace started relaxing now. That's full of chain reaction. See, money ain't a thing. We still the same. Flows just changed. Now we about to change the game.
Said my don't dance. We just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. I said my don't dance. We just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Now we living better now, coochie sweater now, and that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. It's why chinchilla hurt the feelings. You can find your at all type of events. Out of Vegas front row to all of. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like Derek for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even make signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow beat the cake. Walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to speak about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Yeah. Bronx, BX Burrow, Terror Squad. Big Pun forever. Tom Montana forever. Yeah. Streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Search, Raul, JB, Fat Ed, come on.
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. So Boston will get the first possession. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Over Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Here's Rollins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Tatum with a screen. From the high post. Brown can't hit. On the wing, Green. Hauled in by Brown. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. They get it back. count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Good on the shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. No good on that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Here's Brown. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brown's got his second basket.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Left side White. Can't connect from short range. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Substitution. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Up top, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Green. Cash assisting on the play was Porter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now Hauser. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Jason Taylor, Jalen Brown, Nikola Vucevic.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. There's a screen. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, right side.
of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
So he can't get either to fall. Celtics trail by 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
To the inside. Here's Trent. Vucevic with some nice D. Brown looking around. Tatum with a screen. To the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Now here's Portis. Here's Thomas for 3. Queta pulls it in. Pritchard with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Pass to Shireman. Inside. A nice shot by Walsh. And it's all knotted up.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now here's Thomas. No points so far. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Antetokounmpo inside.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Brown banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 8.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
They double him with Brown. Pass to Thomas. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Brown charging in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. Pass to Rollins. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Back to Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Yeah, knowing his position on the floor and expecting the ball, Tatum knew his job and executed.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Some nice passing by Milwaukee. Here, Rollins gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brown can't hit. And here's Milwaukee now. From 18 feet away. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Milwaukee with the rebound. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Rollins. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Celtics trail by 3. It's Vucevic, high post. Back to Pritchard. Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Hauser. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Nice shot by Turner.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Shireman. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Bucks leading by 5. From 15 feet away, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Brown, and he drives in. The layup off target.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. They double him with Brown. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Outside, Brown. Here's Vucevic. Here's Shireman. He's scoreless. Back to Vucevic. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to Green. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by White. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the second free throw is good.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Here's Brown. He got a piece of it. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside for Porter. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. Outside White. Up again. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Keep buzzing that sweet tea, lover with bass like Thundercat. Need someone like white feet, dripping like icy, hot like fiend fire pack. Been around the world twice, see, don't really want to sightsee. Show me something nice and I'm coming back. No hezzy when it's time, steady on the line. You can see it in my eyes, I'm really like that. So, tell me no lies, open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor, you, and you especially. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, 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 no. Go! I got it all, baby. It's all for you. I can't lie. Let's get back to basics, face to face at an undisclosed location. More cake, more by the cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't want to break. Hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me, that's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes.
And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. Doncic outside. And slam dunk by James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
DeRozan for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Doncic from deep. Reeves. And he buries his first look.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
And stolen by Reeves. James outside. Off the mark there with a three. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Achua. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Screen by James. To the paint. And slam dunk by James.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Westbrook outside. With the drive. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. No good with the triple. Kings trail by 3. To the middle. James with a steal. Doncic right side. Smart outside. Tries the spin move. Kicks it to Doncic. From behind the arc. He buries it from three.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And Los Angeles making a change here. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Achua with a screen. And DeRozan, here we go. Achua with the dunk.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Screen by James. Smart for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Great positioning on the putback.
And given the height advantage, it's no surprise he was able to score.
Shot from 16. And the jumper is good. Doncic has got 5.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Down low. To the wing, right side. And it's off from three-point range. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Here's Clifford. And he converts the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. Oh, sweet move. And it's James with the jam.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Jams it in off a great move.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
That would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Now here's Reeves. Up and over Carter. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 now.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Clifford can't get it to go. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Hayes with a screen. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reasons why.
And finished off by Hayes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Hayes. This one for three. And it's Reeves with the three. Give him 8 points now.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Westbrook into the lane.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Reeves, no good. Kings trail by 14. Pass to Eubanks. DeRozan looks it over. Too easy for DeRozan.
Nice shot by DeRozan. I tell you, he's one of the better shooters off the bounce in the league.
It's Reeves with the drive. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Lakers with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Ayton with a screen.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Doncic hits them both. Kings trail by 13. For three, Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. Doncic with it. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Outside Murray. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to James. That's in. Coming off of a...
It's the remix, son. Can it be act like you know? Check it. Yo, check what happened out of state. Cash rule flying out of fast rate. Kept my hand clutched. I'm falling in. Sport plus. Baggy jeans, wallaby cloths, pretty woman. I hung around the big time bosses, illegal forces, exchange thoughts, showing love to all my sources. Spades try to bag me like Cagney and Lacey. Chef had that Stacy slipping in Macy's. I doze off, catch a flashback on how I got trapped and got like Pepsi in a mall flick. I got stumbling, holding my neck to the guard's rest. Colored my guess. Can it be out of state? Try to me. I should have stayed in Job Corps, and now I'm an outlaw. Breaking to the dedicated to the gods and the earth. Dedicated to babies who can't feed first. Dedicated to up north and downstate. Dedicated to rich. Dedicated to projects with black kids. Dedicated to men who built pyramids. Word up, what the yo? We taking you on the number chamber. Word up, son. It's real. Show these crabs how to rhyme, man. I think it's time to bless them. Word up, son. First chamber. Yo. It started off on the island. Wailing. Old folks scream, stop the playing up. For what, see? Back in the days, pays in mad ways. Sporting Tommy Hill with caves, 360 waves. And no searching for loose ends. Now flex 300 bins. Mad 10s with mad diamonds. Now that's the life of the good life. Sometimes that tripe. I paid the price throughout my hood life. Remember, I got... Now that's in the basket, God forbid. But now I'm all about G-notes. No time for... I wash my mouth out with soap and got my act together. Low sweaters and better and fat leather, so whatever, bring it on. Material stacked up. It's the majors. Real. Meditating on life. Go. Word up, y'all. Crazy fly, dedication to my people. Word up. Peace to all my brothers that I ain't gonna see no more. Peace to brothers on the island up north. Word up. Straight up. I love you, boy. Show 'em like that. Word up. Peace to man, woman, and child. Word up. Covered, baby. Project here for you. Projects, peoples, one love. Keep your head clear. We out of here. Move in silence. Bad boys. Creating stacks for your headpiece. Forehead. Real dope. Blowouts. Yo. Fly shit. It's the remix, y'all. For real. The real side. The RZA. Check it. Peace to the clan. No other producer can compare, boy. Word up. Bring it. Battle. Beats all tight.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scraped the balls. Spread the balls. Like, did you get the memo? She eat that road and relay. And I can solve your riddle. no more, don't want it. Emo, I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Seen way too many ones, but they throw some honeys. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's pressure with me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your scene. You know you're my baby now. Special to me. About you time, about you diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Lead you down and now, find your spot. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She went, no, she wanna go, no, she wanna go, no way.
Good times. There's gonna be good times, good times.
I know there's gonna be
Work every day till we meet ends. Have to turn it up on the weekends. Boss a toast to your real friends.
You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
To the inside, Wembanyama. Not going to go that time.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Spurs passing it around. Pass to Champagny. Now Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. He takes it in.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Holmgren in the corner. With the step back. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. And the shot goes down.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. And there's the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive is something to admire.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's McCain. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. On the wing, Barnes. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Barnes with the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Spurs leading by 5. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Joe. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Left side, Williams. Shot clock at 5. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Harper. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Joe. There's a screen by Williams. Inside, and it's Williams with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut to finish it, and you don't. And the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Clock is at 3. Cancel. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's SGA. 6 points for him. Holmgren the screen. Releases from 15. And they recover it. Right side, SGA. Rebound, San Antonio. Vassell outside. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Pass to Castle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
The putback. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Barnes. Cornette with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
They get it back. Here's Cornette. Good D by Holmgren. Now here's SGA in transition.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Castle's got 8 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Substitution on the court.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Vassell wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game of the deep ball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Champagny. Off target from outside. And now let's swing it over to SGA. Shores in for the sweep one.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Here's Castle. He's got 8. Stolen by Dort. Finished off the break. Dort's got 5. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's Wallace driving the lane. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to SGA. Wallace looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Stolen by Dort. Here's SGA. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He can't get that one to fall. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And it's SGA penetrating. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading. Outside, Fox. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Good on the bucket.
Assisted by Chet Holmgren.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And the Spurs with possession, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's SGA. Rebound, San Antonio. Castle on the wing. 10 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Yep, that one goes.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Barnes. That one good for 2. 8 points for Harrison Barnes.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 now.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's McCain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harper. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Fox with it. Just 4 to shoot. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Bucket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now, here's Fox. Drives to the hoop.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And a new group in here for the Thunder. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Spurs making a switch here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander, dangerous on the run.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hartenstein. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
It's Fox with the drive. And he banks the layup in.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Bucket. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Holmgren. Layup, no good. The Spurs with the lead. Now Fox. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Holmgren. Oh, what a finish!
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Castle up top. Here's Champagny. Outside Fox.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Dort. And stolen by Vassell.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Outside, Vassell. Outside, Wembanyama. Hartenstein with the rebound. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a...
Baby, can you help me? I'm trying to get my life together, leave these alone. Pray to God I can lead the street, this getting more than old. Baby, please don't leave it every day, her heart getting more than cold. I'm tired of me, I'm top like provolone. I'm trying to run my digits up at the same time, watch what the go. I call you ain't picking up, what the these be on? I just went about 14 acres, you stay up in the mobile homes. Need a bad with I put my focus on. He tried to end my career, truth be told on my homes. So many bad up in here, which one of them up? I'm ballin' on all these, same court that the Lakers on. I'm more up than all these, baby girl, my paper long. Do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby, would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look you in the eyes and tell him I say he can't f with me. If I take it to my house, thought with me. Look, playing mind games, trying to trick my mind frame. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. Hit the gas, you hear that wine, ain't it? I'm talking way before I got signed, baby. Why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. Promise to stay down with until my go blind, yeah. Told you I'm done with all that cheating, stop that crying, yeah. Same I said it last time, but I ain't done yet. Another, I told you I'm out here getting mine, yeah. So you I'm on the way, but I'm still yeah. Bought you another whip, but you still speak on what I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, want you to really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby, would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look you in the eyes and tell him I say he can't f with me. If I take it to my house, that look stuck with me.
Type of people make the club get. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that total chaos for these playoffs. Thought we was absent, we're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family like grade A. Me and my decide to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do for ya? Bulldog and like them Georgetown Hawkers. Boy, you sound the silly, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you like them suckers around. We the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that force. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna bump and slump with us? We the type of people make the club get. Say,
activate the left and right brain. Say, baby boy, you only funky at your last cut. You focus on the passion to be your has what. That's what you live by, or either that's what you do. I try.
Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Misses the jumper from the wing. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
The open shot by James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. He drops it from range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Johnson. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
James outside. The three from Ayton. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here's Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
Jokic has every shot.
James goes in. And it's James with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Smart missing. The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Back to Hayes. Here's Reeves. Jokic grabs the board. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. B.A., back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
They get it back. Hayes. No good off the glass. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 4. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Lakers making a switch here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Back to Jokic. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 8 points.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Pass to Hachimura. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebound.
Denver.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
6 on the shot clock. Baseline try. Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Kennard, right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic in the post. 10 points for him. Pass to Murray. Fades. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Now Hayes. Back to Reeves. Now here's Kennard. Defended by Gordon. Here's Hayes. Here's Kennard. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets lead by 5. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And you might think the tough... picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Smart looking around. Down low. Doncic with it. Back to Hachimura. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, DA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you guys.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. There's the screen by Johnson. Puts up a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Smart for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
All alone. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Doncic on the drive. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Here's Reeves. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple. And stolen by Hayes. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. James, left side. Four on the clock. It's Smart on the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Nuggets trail by 3. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
And it's Smart missing. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Pass to Gordon. Over Smart. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver making a change here. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Jokic. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Inside. Back to Aiden. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, Aiden is quite literally a house in there.
To the paint. Stolen by Aiden. Here's Reeves. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Reeves has got 6.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timeout. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Denver will go for a different look here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. James outside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Brown with a screen. High post, Valanciunas. Back to Murray. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Larabia. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brown. Back to Smart. The rebound by Murray. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and B.A., not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
The Nuggets trail.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the third. Hardaway on the wing. Inside for the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Pass to Hayes. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Hayes. And so they foul intentionally. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Put your hands together for the Lakers breaker.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Time to get loud for your Lakers. You dancing. Let me hear you.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
32. Denver. 33.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 1. Pick by Murray. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
From deep, Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Hayes misses.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Entering the league with that James last name, lots of pressure on Bronny. But he's a guy who is used to being in the spotlight under the microscope.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Both free throws good from James. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Here's Smart. Here's Kleba. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets lead by 8. Brown with a screen. Jokic on the drive. Outside Brown. Now Gordon. Oh, he leaves no question.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
On the wing, Smart. Unloads from 13 feet. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Never ever get a ring from me. On my line, like we got that talk. I don't know what I done, but it can't be beat. Then I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me.
I gotta hold down the city. the city.
Gotta let you know. Let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I